Northwest Track features plenty of winter wildlife.
Careers for women in trade professions at TPU.
See any birds lately? The February bird count is on.
These stories and more on Tacoma Report. Hi, I'm Laura Proctor.
And I'm Angie Foster. The City of Tacoma is hosting open house events between May 22nd and June 14th for the Home in Tacoma project, a multi-year effort to update Tacoma's residential zoning by increasing housing supply, choice, and affordability. Tacoma City Council members are hosting meetings in their districts. There will also be a virtual event held on Zoom. Each event includes a discussion on how to get housing growth right for Tacoma, what actions are being considered, and how Home in Tacoma relates to housing bills recently adopted by the Washington State Legislature. For more information about engagement opportunities as well as information about the project, visit the webpage.
While the trades have traditionally been a male-dominated field, more and more women are starting to join the industry. And with the projected job growth and financial freedom, the trades are an engaging and satisfying career path for women, especially at Tacoma Public Utilities. Mike Ziak shares this report.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Tacoma Public Utilities Women in Trades event.
Recently, a group of women gathered in person and virtually to learn about the trade opportunities available at Tacoma Power, Tacoma Water, and Tacoma Rail. Women heard encouraging words from plumbers, line workers, electricians, and even train conductors about opportunities that Tacoma Public Utilities can provide and how to successfully navigate them.
I have yet to hear one job that the city has out there that won't give you a way to make enough money to feed your family, put a roof over your heads, and a place to go safely to work and be comfortable being who you are, whoever that is. It's a inclusive environment. It's a great environment to work for.
Right now, I believe women in the trades makes up about 5% of the trade population, and I think BIPOC employees is a similar percentage. So very underrepresented. That is starting to shift, and I think it's because we're spending a little more time talking about the value of going into those professions. You can go into those professions, not have a lot of debt, you can get right to work, earn good money, really good paying jobs, strong benefits, great job stability. We always have need for the folks that do this work.
And the job seekers had a chance to network and make valuable connections.
The networking was really great to kind of ask questions and get information that is important to research when you're looking for a new job.
The key takeaways from this event were learning about all the opportunities available, how to set up and receive job alerts, and most importantly, to keep on trying.
I would definitely recommend coming to these events because you get a chance to ask questions in person. You might hear someone else's question that you hadn't thought about asking. You get to know the people involved in it straight away and really feel like you can get kind of a head start on what to focus on and not feel like you're kind of floundering. Because
Currently, about 5% of the trades include women. But if the recent open house event is any indication, women working in trades at Tacoma Public Utilities will continue to grow. Reporting for Tacoma Report, I'm Mike Ziak.
If you're interested in more information about the trades for women, apprenticeships, or careers at TPU, visit mytpu.org/careers.
The Tacoma Public Library's Northwest Room is the only public library receiving a 2024 National Endowment for the Humanities grant. The grant falls under the category of cultural and community resilience, and the library was awarded over $145,000. The Northwest Room will build a local collection focused on climate change in the region. This will include a digitization of selections from the library's existing archives, as well as new material from community interviews on topics such as rising sea levels, extreme heat, environmental injustice, and more. To learn more about the Northwest Room and the library's local history collections, visit tacomalibrary.org. Nominations for the City of Destiny Awards are open now through Sunday, March 10th. The annual awards event honoring local volunteers for the past 38 years recognizes recipients for a number of awards. Some of these include Adult and Youth Leadership, Lifetime Service, Environmental Sustainability, and more. The city's Events and Recognitions Committee oversees the nomination and awards process. For a full listing of categories and recipients from past years, visit the city's website, and remember, get those nominations in by March 10th.
Northwest Trek Wildlife Park has all sorts of year-round adventures, but the winter is actually the best time to see the animals up close and active. Field producer Dan Strothman hit the road on a premier Keeper Adventure tour and gets an intimate experience with the Northwest Wildlife.
Northwest Trek is an incredibly unique and fun experience. It's a place to see wildlife that are all native to the Pacific Northwest. And not only can you see some really unique wildlife, you can see them in a really unique way.
We're doing a Keeper Adventure tour. Usually this is a 90-minute tour. With that 90 minutes, basically my goal is to get you as close to the animals as possible. Find them, right? This is free roam, so you can already see one of our little friends right here. Isn't it right, handsome boy? What are you doing? This is again, Rocky Mountain goat. You will find these guys as close as Mount Rainier, which is really awesome, but also the Cascade Range. Yeah, you're on bison time. Good boy. Oh, what a good boy. He did so good. Thank you. Thank you, Bubs. Time, they're definitely a lot more, I would say, visible and active because it's nice and cool, and so they're kind of trying to stay warm, right? So they're constantly kind of moving around. Come when it's overcast, maybe starting to rain a little. They like it because, again, it is a lot cooler, and I think for them it's easier, right, to like warm up and stay warm as opposed to trying to cool off in the summertime, right? We have 3 moose calves here. We have 1 bull. His name is Atlas, which you'll see. He's got his antlers starting to come in.
This is very worked on. I've been working with him since he was the size of a black-tailed deer, and we've been working on boundaries since he was that young. He really likes interaction, so if he ever gives me any indication that he doesn't want to be approached, or he starts giving me things that I don't appreciate, as far as high energy levels, I just leave the area. And what he wants is that interaction. So yeah, definitely not what you do with the wild moose, but this guy's been bottle raised by me. I work with him every single day. This is what we do. But we do all kinds of different stuff with him. So this is his target stick. So he knows if he touches his nose to this, he gets a treat. Good job, buddy. And being the male, he is the most curious and interactive. I do this exact same thing with the females, but he's very food motivated, especially for that lettuce like you saw. As soon as he saw it, he's like, I'll go wherever you want. So now I'm out of the good stuff, so he's like, let me check out this vehicle.
Being a part of just a bigger overarching thing like Metro Parks is very helpful for resources, for collaborating, for a lot of different things.
Northwest Trek Wildlife Park is part of Metro Parks Tacoma. We're sister facilities with Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. It's a really special partnership for the city of Tacoma to have two AZA accredited zoos, Association of Zoos and Aquariums accredited zoos, that you're not going to find that really in any other part of the country.
When we return, some interesting one-of-a-kind works of art.
Plus, People's Community Center celebrates Black History Month. Stay with us. Welcome back to Tacoma Report.
Many enjoy the finer side of life with an appreciation for quality art. If it's about your pet, then the Humane Society for Tacoma and Pierce County won't disappoint you. The 5th annual Poorly Drawn Pets fundraiser launched in late January. The event raises funds from photos of pets submitted by the community. Shelter volunteers then artistically interpret these four-legged friends based on the photo.
All the funds from today's fundraiser go toward caring for the thousands of pets that our shelter sees every year. Our goal for this fundraiser is $25,000, so head on over to our Facebook page.
This is one of many other events held by the shelter. The goal for the pet art is to raise money for pet care at the shelter. These unique, one-of-a-kind drawings feature the artistic talent and style of many volunteers.
The artists are all volunteers, so we have a ton of volunteers that look forward to this every year. And of course, their talents ranges from silly to absolute masterpieces, so you never know what you're going to get, and that's kind of the fun of this whole fundraiser.
More than 2,200 hits on the Humane Society for Tacoma and Pierce County Facebook site have been viewed. Check out the shelter's Facebook page on the status of the Poorly Drawn Pets postings, along with other future events helping to find forever homes.
Tacoma Creates has funding opportunities now open to eligible arts, culture, heritage, and science nonprofit organizations. These support public programming work with a focus on equity, access, and public benefit. Applications are being accepted now for 2 funding categories. First is comprehensive organizational support, which has an application deadline of March 11th, 2024. And second is impact funding with a deadline to apply by March 25th, 2024. Funding is determined through a competitive application process. For eligibility guidelines and access to the online application form, visit the Tacoma Creates webpage.
The city's Environmental Services Department helps keep our city clean, safe, and livable through garbage and recycling pickup, wastewater treatment, household hazardous waste disposal, protection from stormwater pollution, and much more. Recently, they invited the community to submit videos spotlighting one of these important areas.
The Ground to Sound Film Festival is an extension of our If It Hits the Ground, It Hits the Sound marketing campaign, which is focused on stormwater pollution prevention. And the goal with that campaign is that we've been trying to do outreach to help the public understand how they can help prevent stormwater pollution. And we wanted to engage the community to kind of understand how they saw that information through their own lens. So with those films that they create about how to prevent stormwater pollution prevention, hopefully we can engage with the community in new and different ways.
The community is invited to celebrate the shared mission of protecting and restoring Tacoma's natural resources. The Ground to Sound Film Fest is a call to action by the city for the health of neighborhoods, the marine ecosystems, and Tacoma's future. Mark your calendars for the event taking place on Friday, March 1st at William W. Phillip Hall on the University of Washington Tacoma campus at 6 p.m. Visit groundtosoundfilmfest.com to learn more.
Metro Parks Tacoma celebrates Black History Month now through February 29th at Tacoma People's Community Center. All month long, free events and activities are happening, highlighting Black history during these family-friendly events. Daily trivia games, Friday afternoon open art activities for teens, and a Hilltop Healthy Kids and Family Carnival on Saturday, February 17th are all part of Black History Month events planned. The People's Community Center is on 1602 Martin Luther King Jr. Way.
The Great Backyard Bird Count is this month, February 16th through the 19th. Birders from Tacoma to around the world can spend time together at home or at any of their favorite outdoor places, counting birds for science.
The Great Backyard Bird Count started a number of years ago, 1998, and has continued as a way to monitor birds, especially in middle part of February.
In the spring, we do a bird count, and it's to see how many migrating birds are here. But in the winter, we need to do a census to know how many winter birds are here. And February is when they're all here by now and haven't left.
Members of the Tacoma Audubon Society are supporters of the Great Backyard Bird Count. It's a great way of participating in something big, all in the comfort of your own backyard.
It started just as a fun thing to do. People always look at birds in their backyard, but it became a scientific instrument to compile and record birds over time.
You never know what fine feathered friend might drop by during this 4-day event.
We have a lot of dark-eyed juncos, chickadees, black-cap and chestnut-backed chickadees, and of course American crows and common ravens, spotted towhees. We love towhees.
It's just a way to watch TV without turning on the TV.
For more information and registration, log on to their website.
That wraps up this edition of Tacoma Report.
A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org.
We leave you now with a bird's eye view of Tacoma birds. I'm Angie Foster.
Enjoy the February sky watching of our feathered friends. I'm Laura Proctor. Thanks for watching.